For those of you tuning in after the fact, welcome to the gathering. My name is Ezra. It's nice to have you with us today. I'm gonna hang out till people show up. They're coming. Welcome. Got this chain around my ankle. It's keeping me in the company of thieves. And I'll be a proud man in the mirror, but I won't be till I leave. I'll carry this weight now as the day is long, and it don't take a wise man to know that I got to move along. I've been locked inside your prison, being like your slave. Crime is every ounce I gave. Don't care what you promise to keep me hanging on, yeah, girl. I'm gone. I got this rope wrapped tight around me, heavier now as the day is long, and it don't take a wise man to know that I got to move along. Inside your prison, being like your slave. Wasted time, my only crime was every ounce I gave. Don't care what you promise, keep me hanging on, girl. In your head, I'll be the enemy. In your bed, I'll be your memory. Inside your prison, yeah, being like your slave. Wasted time, my only crime was every ounce I gave. I don't care what you promise, keep me hanging on, girl. I'm gone. Well, I'll tell you what, I decided to come inside because it was too windy outside, and I was worried that the wind was going to create extra sound, and then I forgot to turn off the damn AC. Will you give me a second? Don't go nowhere, okay? Don't go nowhere. All right. Ha. Hi. The problem with turning off the AC is you are going to slowly see me sweat more and more as this gathering continues, and that's okay. For those of you who've seen me on stage, you know that happens often. This is a special night. For those of you regular gatherers, I want you to know that we are cross-posting with the Morning Buzz Facebook page. And I think I got a message. I'm already getting good messages from our upcoming guest tonight. One of my very good friends, Greg Kretschmar from Greg and the Morning Buzz, is going to be joining us just to hang a little bit. In fact, I think he is going to be our first guest that is not a musician at the gathering. So it's going to be a good night. But for those of you from the Morning Buzz page hopping on and hanging with us, thank you for being here. It's really nice to have you with us. We call this the gathering. We do this every single night, and it all started the day that my tour got canceled, and I didn't know how I was gonna make it through without playing music for people. So I just turned on the live stream, and we've been hanging out ever since. Come on, get me and be gone. On that back of the trail behind, and you will not catch what you cannot find. Blaze through Reno, toss a bag on the drop. The Eldorado looking up for the cops. Got the black bag waiting, pick it up at the well. Hit the asphalt running like a bat out of hell. I got full of greyhound dogs up on my trail. Ghost by sunset, safe on the rail. It's a prime time play, and you better believe it's a damn fine day in the life of a thief. So hey, come on, get me, I'll be gone. On that back at the trail behind, and you will not catch. Woo! Hey, come on. Get me, I'll be gone. On that back at the trail behind, and you will not catch what you cannot find. Hey, come on, yeah. Get me, I'll be gone. Falling back at the trail behind. Will not catch what you cannot find. Hey, come on. Let me, I'll be gone. Falling back at the trail behind, and you will not catch. Wow! Hey, come on. Get me, I'll be gone. Falling back at the trail behind, and you will not catch what you cannot find. Woo! Well, for those of you who gather with us every night, you know you are no stranger to me knocking my guitar right out of tune. I think actually on the days when I'm outside hanging out, playing the guitar a bunch, and then I come inside because I'm afraid of the wind, I get more out of tune than usual. These poor little beat up guitars of mine. All right, I'm gonna play a song that I did not write. For those of you who don't know my music, I hope you know this one. I seem to recognize your face, haunting familiar years. I can't seem to place them. Cannot find a candle of thought to light your name. Lifetimes are catching up with me. All these changes take place. Wish I'd seen a place where no one's ever taken me. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. I swear, recognize your breath. Memories like fingerprints slowly erased. Me you will then recall, for I'm not my former. It's hard while it's stuck upon a shelf. I change by not changing at all. Small town predicts my fate. Perhaps that's what no one wants to see. Well, I just wanna scream hello. By God, it's been so long, never dreamed you'd return, but now here you are, and here I am. Oh, hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Pearl Jam. Eddie. That was a really intimidating song for me to first start singing because I love his voice so much. And I wanted to do justice to that song. So it took me a while of practicing it and thinking about it before I could play it for real humans. Thanks for the claps, y'all. I saw Greg's hanging out, our guest for tonight. That makes me happy. And I'm very impressed. He mentioned that he had whiskey in his hand. We will be talking about that. And you all watching him, you may want to hope that he doesn't drink more than a tiny little sip of that stuff. Or maybe you do want him to take more than a tiny little sip of that stuff. It's really fun to have friends who are lightweights. I'm going to play one more song, and then we're going to bring Greg on because I want to hang with my friend. I'm going old school. By the way, the Morning Buzz, Greg and the Morning Buzz, for you New Englanders, I just learned this today. I thought that they were only on Rock 101 FM. But actually, they're on 5 different stations, I learned today, all over New England. I know that I can listen to them right outside of Boston, and they have been incredible supporters of me and us over the years. Which is weird coming from like a rock station. I mean, I'm a little bit of a folky guy, so I appreciate it even more. And so today we're playing rockin' songs on the gathering. I know that last song was a ballad, but it was a badass ballad by a rock band. So I counted it. This is an old school song. This one's called Vision. I will learn that I can't trust my vision till the end of time. Wish I had a box of courage, I would know the truth behind the lies. I would trail them from their pale disguise, and I would excavate my sorrow, tear it from my inside through my spine, shred it like the dust behind. Pick me up, break me in, get me through the bad times. We can burn all your things, and I'll write a letter to your mother and your father, so you'll be remembered as we skim past the sun that shudders till the end of time. Had me shotgun vision, I would know just when to draw the line. I know when to run the light and pay the fine. I'd be a harbinger of joy and passion, a panacea stretched out through the mile. I would paint it with a brush on fire. Pick me up, break me in, get me through the bad times. Tell your moon, tell your wind, and I'll write a letter to your servants and your teachers, so you'll be remembered as we tread fight to the fire, you're never gonna give it up. Fight to the fire. Come on, get it, gotta give it on. Come on, yeah. Come on, yeah. Come on, yeah. I will do right my desire by my inside. Every sun, every star I find, I will bleed, I will fly in the stream I am. Pick me up, break me in, get me through the bad times. Tell your soul, tell your friends, and I'll write a letter of your service and your favors, though we're unforgotten as we live past the sun that crumbles till the end of. I will learn that I can trust my vision till the end of time. Woo! This is a sweaty gathering today. Okay. I think it's time to call Greg. What do you guys think? Here we go. Let's see how this goes. Woo! Yes! Are you there?
Yes.
There you are. You pretty guy. Hold on a second. Yes! Look at that. You're outside. That's nice.
What?
I'm having a hard time getting your voice. Try to say something to me.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
You're very garbly. Do you get less Wi-Fi outside than inside?
Wi-Fi. I'm like 3 feet from the actual building. Is this working? Can you hear me now? You can't hear me.
It's getting better, I think. Oh, you got the whiskey in hand. I like that.
I do. I'm a lightweight, but I'm carrying a whiskey. Let's try this. Is it better now?
It is not better. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to call you right back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call you right back. Ah. Woo!
I don't know if this is better or not.
Oh, it's better.
Better? A little bit?
Totally better. 100% better.
Okay.
A lot of bit better.
God, I can't be outside. All right, there you go.
You look
What's up, buddy?
You look so serene and beautiful out there. I'm sorry we couldn't make that work.
It was, it was beautiful. You know what's beautiful about being outside in New Hampshire? Let me just tell you something. No rattlesnakes.
I have been. You gatherers should know this. I have been. We see a lot of rattlesnakes here, and I like to send Greg pictures of rattlesnakes because I know how much he loves snakes.
Yeah, I love them, absolutely. How you doing?
I'm doing really good, man. Thank you so much for coming and hanging. It's like it means so much to me. Not only your friendship over the years and all the support that you've given, all the stuff that I do, but just that, anytime I give you a call, you're there. Whether it's at a gathering or it's just calling you up to say, "Hey, man."
I heard you talk about how we're a rock station and you're a folk guy, but that really, when you strip away all that categorizing music, good music is good music, and that's kind of how I operate, as you know. And you certainly are a great musician. You and the band are awesome, and you're good folks, and the community that you surround yourself with, including everybody watching tonight, are the same way. They're like-minded individuals, and that's a good thing that should be celebrated. So
I love that. There's a part of me that feels like Like your rock listeners will not be every time I show up at the station and we do something, there's a part of me that's like, oh man, I hope these guys like me. And it is really funny. Unlike so many stations, and not only is it an edgy station, but you have an edgy show. I mean,
Yeah.
it is unlike many edgy radio shows. There's like this respect for everyone that comes from within.
Yeah.
I love. That's why I love your show. I can listen to it every single day and
Well, thanks. It's a reflection of who you are, right? I mean, your show is a reflection of who you are and the band, and we're not a mean show. Rock had this thing about being mean for a while, and that's not my thing. So I think you have to have faith in your audience, right? You have to have faith in your audience that they trust you and they'll kind of go with you. And we introduced you to our audience, through the Buzzball many years ago, and now when you played the roast that they did for me, and you sang the toast, how many people in the audience were singing along? That was pretty cool.
it was
That's you.
insane. It was
Yeah,
that was
that was
insane.
cool.
And
Hmm.
uh and one of the cool things for me, one of the rewarding things, and I know it's not just a rewarding thing for me, it's for both of us, that over the years we've taken our friendship and we've partnered it with the stuff that we do.
Right.
You have come to rambles and emceed and hosted. um I love showing up at the Buzzball every holiday. And will you just
Yeah.
actually let's rewind, because I what I'm also excited about is, so many people know about my music through being on the Buzzball, but I want my gatherers who maybe haven't seen your show to know a little bit more about some of the stuff you do. Let's start with the Buzzball, and also the fact that, did I hear, I was doing a little bit of research today before you came on. Did you start in 1987? You've been at the same station, am I right?
You're close. 84.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
That
that's what I
nobody
say.
stays at the same station for that many
Yeah.
years,
Well, I
right?
couldn't get a job anyplace else.
Oh, shut
But
up!
thanks for bringing that up. Oh, that's awesome. No, it was actually by choice. But yeah, I started 84 is when I started, and I was lucky enough to be able to grow the show on other stations with a great team: Roadkill, Kelly, Laura, and Kayla. And that allowed me to not have to move to a bigger market. It kind of came to us. But the Buzzball is, we're very community driven, just like you are, and I think that's why you and I get along so well. We're like-minded individuals. Anytime we get an opportunity to help folks out and do the right thing, we try to do that, So,
Yeah, and well,
you know,
and for those of you that don't know what the Buzzball is, they put together, along with this really crazy guy named Jim Roach. Uh,
yeah,
they put together this insane, like, holiday variety show uh, every single year called the Buzzball. And when I hear like holiday variety show, I do that. Those are not words that get me excited in any way. Uh,
nor I,
and
nor I.
it is one of my favorite shows to be a part of. I've probably done 5, 6, 7 of
Yeah,
them at this point, and
yeah.
they'll invite me in, and I'll show up, and I'll play a song or two. We'll do something goofy on stage, but really, I'm just one person coming onto the stage in between and Greg does skits with his amazing team, and you mentioned those guys, Laura and Roadkill and Kelly. It's just that wonderful team that you are surrounded by all the time.
Thank you. Just like you. I mean, your band is a family. Corinna, Alex, Poche, they're a family, and the Rally Sound people are awesome. So that's what makes it great. And thank you very much. By the way, we're awesome kicking off the Together from Home special.
You got to tell
That
people about. You got to brag a little bit about this, because it is something I have not talked about much with the Ramblers, with the Gatherers, but it's one of the things during this crisis that I am most proud of being involved in, and you were the man who put it all together.
Well, we had an idea, to do the performances from home thing, and we had an idea of doing an hour-long special. I called up Channel 9 and I said, we want to do an hour-long special, local musicians, people that they know, New Hampshire celebrities like Adam Sandler, Triple H, and all these famous folks, and I wanted the Adam Ezra group, to be a part of it. You guys led off the broadcast with a version of the Toast, which was excellent. I wanted to start off with that song, and it was perfect. And over the course of 1 hour, we raised $440,000, and that number continued to grow over the next few weeks, and we ended up raising almost $1.9 million to help feed the New Hampshire Food Bank.
I didn't hear that latest. I am just receiving that latest number. I
Yeah,
thought you
yeah,
last time we talked, it was at like 1.5, maybe.
yeah.
We're
It was
almost at
lightning in
2 million.
a bottle. It was lightning in a bottle, and it gets back to something that you believe in. I just said, let's take the power of music, and let's give people that in their homes, people playing from their homes into the homes of the people watching, and it was magic. And that's like 4 or 5 million meals that are going to be served over the course of the next year to people all across New Hampshire with the help of folks like you. So thank you very much.
What an amazing thing, man. Very
Yeah.
amazing thing. And probably a good time, maybe. I noticed you commenting on the chat board, which is funny because there are so many people talking all the time, which I love.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That, like, the point of this, that it's not just about me, it's about
Right.
everybody interacting, and but
Hmm.
I caught your name going through, and and read that you had a glass of whiskey on you. Now, gatherers, you should know this: Greg is not a drinker. He is
I'm
not.
not.
He is not.
Mm-mm.
Now, I forget when it was that I finally coaxed you into having a drink with me, but it was on the air, and it was at like
Yeah.
7 in the morning or something like that.
Yeah, it was the day after a buzz ball, and you came in early, and I had 2 shots of whiskey, and my face got numb. I couldn't feel my tongue. I don't know how you do it. I swear to God, he does it on stage, and he still sings and plays. I was like, I felt like my head was a giant cotton ball. But anyway, I only do it with you, brother.
Cheers.
There you go.
Cheers.
There you go. Cheers to you and to all of the gatherers. There you go. This is for everybody.
That was a good one. That was a good one. You did good,
I don't
man.
know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. But I do it because that's my tribute to you, man. That's my tribute.
I love it. I love
You know,
it. um,
yeah, that's pretty funny.
uh, and you know what? I wanted to talk to you about one other thing before we got back to music stuff. And the one thing that I love about this space that we all share every night is that I feel like it's an opportunity for me to be as honest as I can. And I was really struggling last night. And and I talked about it a little bit at the gathering, and I want to explain why. But and I feel like maybe you're one of my only friends that really maybe understands this, and maybe you have words from experience, But it was Blackout Tuesday on Tuesday, and the whole country is in the midst of so many hard things that we are struggling with, we are
Yeah.
dealing with, uh, uh, and uh, and it was really, we did a special thing on Tuesday where we all kind of just shared silence for a while, uh, and then Wednesday came around and the gathering started, and I was still wrapped up in everything that I was getting from the news and from the outside world and all the emotions, and it felt so hard for me. Like, how can I just go back and do a normal gathering again, right? And how can, as a white guy too, like,
Yeah.
it's just that, like, us, the white people of America gather together for a handful of days when they're outraged, and then we get to just put it behind us and go back. And I had a hard time being on camera, uh,
Yeah.
and knowing how to be, and you have been on the radio every single morning
Yeah.
for like 40 years, right? I mean, you have to have had moments like that. How do you deal with that? How do you move through it? Do you ever have days when you finish a show and you're just like, nope, No, that wasn't good.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That happens. It's a really interesting position to be in when you do what you do, or to some degree what we do as well. And all I can say is, as far as the conversation, I'm a white guy from New Hampshire. I'm never going to be able to fully understand, what it's like to be an African American man. I'm not going to be able to fully understand that, but I can have empathy and I can have sympathy and I can do everything that I can to try and understand and to try and help and make sure that I forward that sort of positive thinking. And it always gets back to two things. I think it gets back to listening and it gets back to leading with your heart. I don't know what else to say. I'm not going to be 100% right. There are some people that aren't going to agree with me all the time, but I'm always going to try and lead with my heart and just be open and listen, and especially during times like this, I think that's what you can ask of people. My daughter right now is at a rally, because we all have that like-minded thing running through our family. I would be there if I wasn't here, but I'm still leading with my heart. You have to do the same thing. It's like you on stage. The thing that you can give is authenticity. The fans come to the show because they know you wear your heart on the sleeve and they appreciate that. You're real. They don't have to always agree, but you're real, and that is what art is all about. To me, anyway.
Yeah. Have you
Is that
ever
a good
been?
answer? I don't know.
Have you ever allowed yourself to be just just sad? I mean, every time I listen to you, it's amazing, right? Every time I listen to you, it's fun. You have a fun show. It's fun to be a part of what you do.
Try to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
And
I,
go ahead.
well, I was going to say I try to, but the thing is, I wake up every morning. I think we talked about this earlier. One of my favorite songs of yours is the Rain Song, because every morning when you wake up, you have a choice, and the choice is, I will not be the rain this time. That's such a great lyric, and it speaks to even in the hardest days of going through what we went through, whether it was COVID, which you had and played through, by the way. Crazy. Loved it though. But anyway, if it's that, or the horror that we've gone through with the latest things that's been happening in the United States with George Floyd, uh, you have to wake up and say, I'm not going to be the rain. I'm going to try and be positive and try to do something right. Maybe help people smile when they didn't think they could. That's the best I can say. That's the best I can offer. I don't
I
know,
love,
and I don't always succeed.
I
So
love it, man.
there you go.
It would be good. It would make me feel better just to hang with you and not talk about important stuff,
Yeah,
but uh, but I value the words, and I know all the gatherers here do too. Thank you for spending a little time with me tonight, and I can't.
I'm half drunk. I'll be honest with you, half drunk. One more of these, I'm in the bag. I'm in the bag. So let's
Okay,
play. Play some tunes, man. I
I'm
want to hear you
I'm
play.
giving you an assignment, okay?
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
know, and you all should know this, gatherers, because Greg and his hot wife Val, they watch gatherings. They're here
yeah. We do all the time.
all the time. So your assignment between now and the end of the gathering, you've got 20 minutes or so. Another shot of whiskey. I want to see if you're
All right.
standing by when I
I'll,
call
I'll,
you when we're finished.
I'll finish with this, and then you got to get back to playing. When it was the dark and cold and scary times in the beginning with the virus, when everybody was locked in their house, you were on. We had you on every night at the house because it was a great escape, and it's music that pulls us through times like that. So on behalf of everybody that's listening and everybody that goes to see you, thank you for what you do, brother. All right, we love you.
Love you too, man. Thanks for stopping
All
by.
right, man. We'll see you. All right.
Well, that was awesome. Let's have Greg on every night. What do you think? um, I'm gonna play. Talked about. What do you think about that, people? It's supposed to be a rock. It's supposed to be a rockin' gathering tonight, and this is not a rockin' song. But after that, I'm gonna play that song. be in better tune than that. It's gotta be in better tune than that. After that awesome reference to this song, I want to play it right. Luckily, Greg's blacked out at this point, so he's not gonna remember any of this. Down, it'll come for days. All around tries to wash away this old town to become an ocean, but it won't today, and it will not be the rain. Not be the rain. Will not be the rain this time. You are gone. You are far away. Never taste sweeter than love we waste, and it will not be the rain. Will not be the rain. Will not be the rain this time. I will be riding on beneath the time under rain. Someday we'll become an ocean, but not today, and it will not be the rain. It will not be. It's hard not to be the rain sometimes. You all help me with that. You really do. Okay, so I had a challenge. Tonight because as I was thinking about the gathering we were gonna have, because I wanted it to be a rockin' gathering. I just blew it with the rain song. But I also, every gathering, I like to share a new song with you. And I didn't really think that I had like a rockin' song that I had yet to share with you all. But I found something that I wanted to share. I wanna share with you a new song. This is one that I wrote down in Nashville with a really badass country writer named Clint Daniels. So, and you know, when you write a song with Clint Daniels, it's gonna be a little dark. There's gonna be a little country in there, and it'll probably involve whiskey, which I also feel is appropriate for my friend Greg, who's trying to muscle down his second shot of the night right now as we speak. So this is kind of rockin', but it's kind of country rockin'. It's a song that we wrote together, and I have never shared it with anyone. So we'll see how this goes. This is called "Put a Little Whiskey on It." It's really called "Put a Little Whiskey on It." In Boston, it's "Put a Little Whiskey on It." In Nashville, it's "Put a Little Whiskey on It." On it. On it. Looking for a reason, searching for a sign, praying for an answer, trying to walk a line. Well, I went to church on Sunday, a little closer to the line, trying to heal these battle scars from these demons that I fight. Sometimes the darkness cuts a little deeper, don't it? Yeah. Gotta put a little whiskey on it. Ha! Straight from the bottle. Let me start that again. Straight from the bottle. Sometimes I like it on ice. Living for the weekend. Gonna feel nice. You can pick your poison. After that, you're on your own. But I'll stick to number 7. And I'll drink it till it's gone. For those days the road don't bend the way you want it. Got to put a little whiskey on it. Well, they got it in Kentucky, some in Tennessee. Lined up in every bar room, from sea to shiny sea. Gotta put a little whiskey on it. Well, you can pick your poison. After that, you're on your own. I'll stick to number 7, and I'll drink it till it's gone. Put a little whiskey on it. Ah. Not bad for the first time through. gonna squeeze in 2 more songs here, y'all. See? One song written in Nashville, and I'm saying y'all like... I like that word. I love a Boston accent, as many of you know. But I really love a Southern drawl. They know how to talk down there. All right. Before we finish up with a song called "A Toast," for those of you from the Buzzball pages that are hanging out with us, I want to play one more song for you tonight. This one's called "Soldier." Strap it to my shoulder. Oh, 300 walk the town. And what would be the perfect night to watch the sky? We keep our focus on the ground. The quiet rocks us like a cradle. That's when they'll take you every time. You will bring out thunder raging, and now we bring the lightning coming down. And if you come to take this soldier tonight, tear me down. Tear it down, tear me down, tear it down. Sometimes this place reminds me of things I used to call my own. I watch families gather for me, like in my little town back home. At night it's twisted with the haunting, could turn to ashes anytime. And you will breathe out thunder raging, and now we breathe the lightning coming down. And if they come to take this soldier tonight, take me down, tear it down, take me down, tear it down. There in the darkness, someone's cursing. Every second we survive, and you will be the thunder raging, and now we be the lightning coming down. Coming down, oh, if they come to take this soldier tonight, take me down, tear it down, take me down, tear it down. Raise up your glasses Let us drink to the wind at our backs, especially you, Greg. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to round good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we had. For these moments pass lightly, they won't come again. May our lives all burn bright right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as this night is on there. The drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Thanks for hanging tonight, gatherers. Thanks, Greg. Thanks to my awesome team for moderating, from Adam Ezra Group and Rally Sound. Thanks to Well Told for supporting what we do. This is a fun night. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for each other, and I'll see you tomorrow.